our demand has gone up, and we're going to need 1,500 tracks per month. I think that can hold us for a while. You know what it is? You know? Everything's pointing there to Jesus coming back. This is new. This is like historical news. Now, who's talking to who down there? Listen to how many people there are.
That's the kids, dear.
Okay, darling. They sure came alive tonight, didn't they?
Yes, they are.
My sister will come one day. She's born again. She was on fire for Jesus Christ, really before I was. Although I was in Florida at a Christian school.
Where is she now?
I don't know. She's in Florida probably.
What's the name of your sister?
Patricia.
Oh, really? That's a nice name.
Thank you. We love her. But she's totally different. She's an intellectual. I mean, really. She goes to one of these schools that's the toughest in the country. And you know, she is. Her mother sends her money, you know. I think around $500 or $600 a month to her college. And she's way up in the college. They write my mother letters about how proud they are that Patricia goes there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they love her. And she loves them. But mother will send her, you know, 1,000, 1,500, something. And now, I was scared today. I was getting ready to call my mother. I couldn't do it. I just blocked for some reason.
Where's your mother?
Mother? She's in Clear. Let me get it. She's in Florida. She's in the Panhandle. Up in. She's not way down in Florida. She's a godly woman. They're all of them born again Christians.
Mm-hmm.
So happy. When I do something, it isn't made to be for just an average Christian.
What's the name of your mother?
Nancy.
Oh.
Nancy Herndon Johnson was her single maid.
Nancy, huh?
We lived in Birmingham, Alabama, in Brookville, Pennsylvania, and all over the place. And she's funny. She's really funny. I was shaking today, thinking of calling her up, because I haven't been faithful in, you know, monthly correspondence.
Are you married?
Am I what?
Are you married?
Am I married?
Yeah?
I'm trying to think. No, yeah, I was.
To whom?
To this girl that wasn't much of a Christian. See, we both went to Auburn University.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's big. Football school. We did not lose, but I was not a football player.
You have children?
Let me think. No, not really.
You don't have any children?
I have had, but they're
Ca-
grown up,
Can you name them?
barely.
Who's the eldest?
Probably about 20.
Who's the eldest? What's the name?
McGinnis's.
What's the name?
McGinnis. But I can't remember their other, because,
How many?
look, I've been in the military 3 times.
Uh-huh.
and things just disappear out of memory.
Oh, really?
You know, if a man's out there fighting and shooting, you know, there's not much time to get with him. You know, he always went to Asia.
How many children did you have?
Probably 3.
3. What's the name? How many girls, how many boys?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My sister took over. She took over the children when she was at the University of Florida. And we left it like that because I was clear up north at the football school, you know. So, but I wanted to come back, but I haven't kept up. I was scared.
You could not remember their name?
No,
Any one of them?
I don't think I ever saw some of them. She's over there in Asia. And she worked out on the mission field. She very seldom stayed home. My stepfather was a Christian, but not like we are. You know?
Yeah.
But
What's the name of your stepfather?
Harold Emerson. I guess it would be McGinnis. Harold Emerson McGinnis.
Who is Hop?
That's him.
He's a McGinnis?
As far as I know. It's kind of crazy, dear, because they live so far away. And, you know, an airplane ticket costs, you know, like $1,200.
Do you know where you are now?
Do I know where I am now?
Yeah. What country it is?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in America.
Oh.
Oh, you mean right now?
Yes.
No, that's Filipino. I have many Filipino friends. But we're not close. We live so far away. And everything's so mixed up, you know. He's a great Christian. He's loud. Too. And he's loud in a church. My grandmother just can't stand it. She said, grandmother would say, well, is Harold going to be there when I come? And mother would say, yes. And he would say, she said, how long will you stay? He said, oh, maybe a week. I don't think he gets along with her. He's so loud. But it's been a long time. Look, just right now, it's been a year. And before that, too. And somehow I held together. Oh, don't put that in. But they love me. He's very loud. And he gives everybody nicknames. Patricia, my sister, is Patricia.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, when she was little, he says, oh, little Lisha baby. And that would irk Patricia so much. He got to where he didn't come home, but when he goes in the military, you can't go home. You know, you go, and you either come home or you die. Did you leave them down there?
Yeah, they're just
Huh?
getting ready to sleep.
Some what?
They're brushing their teeth right now.
What?
They're just brushing their teeth right now.
Oh,
Or they're
yeah.
coming up now.
I'll be in and out in 5 minutes.
Mm.
My teeth, my gosh, dear. By the time I was 14 or 15, I
Yeah?
had braces. But my teeth were so misaligned, you know, due to my age and just the life in the dental. And if you have one name and you meet my stepfather, you'll have 3 names within a week. I laugh about it. My mother goes, oh, what's wrong with that man? But me and him get along good.
You close?
Huh?
Are you close with your stepfather?
But we don't write, we don't call each other, but we're close.
Oh,
When he comes to visit,
that's nice.
he's very strong. He's basically redheaded. And he's, you know,
Do you have any picture?
huh?
Do you have any picture of him?
Has what?
Picture.
No, there isn't one right now. I've got him at home.
Home where? Where's your home?
Brookville, Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
Those people never been south. And he called Patricia, this irked her, you know, because her name was Patricia. So he called her when she was little, you know, hardly little, you know. He calls her little Lisha baby. And that irks her so bad. And we'll have, I mean, we lived where, dear, we would have 25 inches of snow, frozen with ice,
Wow.
on the sidewalks and all the trees. And if you didn't take care of your car, it just died. You know, blew the engine apart because it's so cold up there. But I liked it. How long have you been here, dear?
I live here.
I know, but when did you move here?
Maybe it's already a year.
Huh?
A year.
1 year. Well, wherever we move, and I'm already married, okay?
You're married to who?
You,
What's my name?
who?
What's my name?
Oh, I thought you said what's my, you is my name.
What is my name? Do you know my name?
Huh?
Do you know my name?
Ira?
Oh, you know me.
Huh?
Yes, that's right.
But I don't guess. Yeah. I love.
Are you sleepy now?
I could sleep.
Are you hungry or not?
No.
Do you have enough?
Yes. I didn't have enough music.
Music? You want some music?
No. Not right now. That would be rude. My mother says, look,
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you what she said. She said, you just like to go places. You know, I said, what do you mean, Mother? She said, well, the other day I needed you. I couldn't find you. It was winter, and you were going on a bicycle somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know where you were. So when we moved to up here, I mean, you know, we live in Alabama, the family. And well, I said when we moved there, you know what she bought?
Mm-hmm.
We have a fence 9 feet tall, steel,
Uh-huh.
and every 12 feet or something, there's big posts
Mm-hmm.
and buzzers and everything. So Mother thinks that I like to just take off. And I don't know, she doesn't know if I'll come back or not.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no reason not to be there. But now, everywhere I go, I can't get out of the house. The fence goes around the front. You'll
Yeah.
see it.
Maybe she have to lock the door or the gates just for your safety.
That's what she says, but I don't know. Because there's no crooks there. Anyway, I go out in the middle of the forest and stay. And she said, well, when are you coming home? You know, she has my number and we have cell phones. I said, well, she said, where have you been lately? I said, oh, I don't have time to tell you.
You should not talk like that to your mother.
I know, but I get tired of it.
You're supposed to honor your mother.
I honor her by staying away. I'm really not mean or hateful or anything. There's no one that I just can't get along with. It just bewilders me why my mother would have to have locks on our gates. You know?
That's for your good, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But she loves me. I don't know why. I haven't talked to her in a year. Neither has Patricia. I don't like that. But I'm busy all the time.
What you have been doing?
Huh?
What you have been doing?
What have I been doing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we live in the mountains in Alabama.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do? I go out in the woods and I check it out.
Good night.
We have a summer.
Good night.
Dear, the family. My grandmother, my grandfather, and my mother. Dear,
Hello, Daddy.
You say good night.
dear,
Mm-hmm.
dear.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
You happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? We might be. Listen, come here. I'm gonna whisper. Come here.
Mama.
What do you think?
Huwag niya utang na si Daddy.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
What I told you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mapila mo mama
But I heard that you're not giving out many tracts.
Right.
Is he giving out many tracts?
Yes. He's my trap.
Do you give out 5 a day?
Yeah.
And you don't just give them out and leave. You give them out with this. These are the best ones right now. I gave away 27 of these one day.
Yeah.
And talk to them. I don't just give it to them and leave.
I just give them to the.
So choose you this day how you will be. Okay?
Okay, kids. You need to go to sleep now. You're going to school tomorrow.
What are these?
Oh, I want.
Let me look at them.
I want.
And it was good. It's pretty good.
I want.
Now let me see them. The choice. Here's a new one. I hadn't totally got it.
Saan choice?
Kapilian.
Why is Mary crying?
Kanang
Okay.
pili kag usa.
Frame up. The other day, I'm locked in a place with a chain link fence. I can't get out, and they tell me to go use these. Frame up. I had 7 of these,
Manhibog siya
and
sa
they were
iyong
all
pamita.
frame up. A love story.
Yung
Not big enough
pilion.
for me.
Choice.
Frame up.
The choice.
They put me in jail,
Hey, Jack.
and I had 7 tracks, and every one of them was frame up.
Okay, now you go to
Are
sleep
these
now.
all frame up?
I'm gonna
Are
change.
these all frame up?
May
No.
shock sa